A void. A pocket of potential yet to be grasped. Ao took the void and gave it the first semblances of life, just the barest hint of a future, and the inception for creation. In a single moment of brilliance, the Creator formed all that is. Through this, the Celestials weaved through the pattern and established a beautiful dichotomous tapestry of light and dark, good and evil, hope and despair, happiness and sorrow. Now we come to, in a lonely forest, a drow and his master training in the forest. Just outside the Hoofed Pass, in the middle of Frita, the continent, or the country of freedom of religion. Vaedyn.
Yes.
You sit there, packing up in the morning. Across from your half-elf master, Madur. He's rolling up his bedroll. Vaedyn.
Yes.
I believe I've taught you all you can know at this time from me. But I have one last question for you. Do you know what your greatest weakness is?
I do not.
How long have you been on the surface?
It's been about 20 years or so now.
And yet, the sun still hurts your eyes. It impedes your vision.
Are you saying that is my weakness?
Aye, you're a brilliant fighter at night, but your skills are impeded during the day. So, we have slowly made our way this way, together, for your first leg of your own journey on your own. And he points between a couple trees. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Cool.
So, you're not exactly sure where he's pointing, as he's pointing through just a clump of trees, but you get the general direction. About 50 miles as the crow flies, there is a tall, red tree. It is said to have some healing properties because many years ago, Melora herself came down to the world and planted it. It is said to have been able to heal the blind, and I suspect that a single petal, brewed into a tea in the Marinin, could help cure your issue with the sun. And with this, you can begin your journey to mastery of the Yellow Canary, the way of the monk. So this is where we part ways, though. I will keep an eye on you from time to time.
It is much appreciated.
And he gives you a very courteous bow.
I bow back.
One last thing before you leave. You will be heading through the Hoofed Pass. You will not make it through without this. And he hands you a tightly wrapped scroll with a wax emblem seal of the Yellow Canary trees.
Right.
So, until we meet again.
Madur, I could not have asked for a better master.
Well, you flatter me with your words. Wait until you meet my instructor.
I look forward to the day
Gan
that
Li.
I do.
Gan Li is impressive.
Well, I will just have to see it for myself then.
And he bows and begins to make his way away from you.
I'll nod my head.
And so you begin your journey to the Hoofed Pass. You walk for the first day. You make it to where you see two cliffs rising on either side of you. Make me a perception check real quick. It isn't until there's a sudden rush of motion that catches you off guard. A twig breaking. Several. The sound of hoofs. All of a sudden, you find yourself completely surrounded by about 12 centaurs.
Oh, fuck.
These centaurs, though you've probably seen or at least heard of centaurs before, these centaurs are wearing full plate armor, have a longbow on their back, swords on their hips, and currently have a pole arm in their arms. One with a red plumage helmet canters up to you. Who goes in a forest? Who dares enter the Hoofed Pass?
I'm just a simple drow passing through. I don't want any trouble.
There is no passing through the Hoofed Pass.
Then why is it called a pass?
Well,
I mean, come on.
We do not name the...
Endo campaign.
I gotta change this map, guys.
You gotta change the name.
Dude, when your players start questioning you, that's when you start punishing.
Yeah, let's see.
Hey, whoa.
That's 2d6 psychic damage.
Yeah, fuck.
No, I'm joking.
That's 2/3 my health.
We are not in charge of the naming of land. We are simply in charge of protecting it from outsiders.
Right, well, I mean no harm to your land here. I'm simply just traveling through to the other side.
Do you get any papers? Something that would allow you through? We'd be happy to let you through, but we don't let any strangers through to our land.
Right, of course. How silly of me. Let me just check my pouch.
I'm gonna assume they're fucking asking for this scroll.
You can find out.
And I won't give it to them, but I will unravel it, unseal it, and show them.
My master gave this to me. Told me to travel. He told me to travel east, through the Hoofed Pass. I'm just trying to make my way. This is the proof that you need.
He trots a little closer so you can actually see it, since you are withholding it slightly. You travel with the Order of the Yellow Canary.
That is correct.
You may pass through, though, and I will be kept on you.
Well, as long as there's no trouble, I appreciate it.
They should not be seen by you. Carry on, Canary.
I will swiftly make my way past them.
Yeah. He politely kind of gets out of the way so you can continue in the direction you were heading before.
I'm gonna just look over my shoulder and kind of scorn, look at him. Like, fuck you, buddy.
So as you do that, you see them kind of like scattering off back into the woods. The three of them heading one direction, three another, and then three, including the red-plumed one, a little bit farther forward. And they begin to fan out and disappear behind some of the brush.
Well, then I guess they didn't see me.
Right, yeah, they didn't look back. Once
Okay.
they saw your letter, they seemed to be fine with you being there.
Make my way.
You travel.
How much further can I make?
You could probably, so you traveled 20 miles so far. You got about another 10 miles or so before you need to camp. But you camp, and you hear the occasional forest sounds, animals in the distance, maybe the occasional galloping by, birds or owls hooting. But it's an extremely peaceful night. You feel safe in this region. You know that your presence is known, but you feel very at peace. You feel very secure.
Then I will do that.
Yeah. You end up sleeping, and you continued your journey the next day.
Gotta give me something to eat here. I'm hungry.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, I was gonna kill a bird and just eat
Okay,
it.
yeah,
right
go for
there.
it. Go for it. Make a survival check.
Man, this guy wakes up. First thing he's looking for is cock.
Oh shit! Hey, you got me.
Got him.
Got him. Fuck yeah! I was gonna eat that shit raw. Just go. Raw
Big
dog
cock.
it.
So what kind of
Yeah.
animal were you looking for?
I'm looking for. I don't give a fuck. I'll eat a squirrel now.
Biggest cock I can find.
Now I'll
You-
fucking eat a squirrel because you made me feel that way.
You sit there meditating against a tree, as you do in the mornings, waiting for the sun to rise. And you hear the sound that lets you know that there's at least a squirrel nearby. You open your eyes but say completely motionless, and as one crosses over the overhead of your tree, over your head on the tree, you just take the blunt edge of your short sword, just swing, hit it, and it falls into your lap. So you enjoy a nice squirrel breakfast that morning.
Raw.
Raw, of course.
Oh yeah.
Raw squirrel. Go ahead and make me a perception
Anyway.
check as you continue
Sure.
your journey throughout the day.
Let's go.
So about 5 miles in your journey, you start to make it into a little bit of a clearing, and you can see way off in the distance, at least what you believe to be this red peak of a tree. And it is beautiful. Everything out there are green evergreens, except for the one abnormally red tree. And as you continue through this clearing, you spot
Yep.
what looks to be an arm sticking out of the ground, and it's twitching. It's moving. Looks like it's feeling around.
I'll go there and kind of dig around and see what's going on.
Yeah, so as you get closer, I assume not touching it at this point in time, you see this
No.
wooden arm. This wooden with metal inlaid, maybe some like leather patches here and there running up and down the arm. And it's just like feeling, it's almost like digging slightly. Like, you've seen puppets, but you've never seen a puppet, like, normal sized, like, life-size puppet. And
Right.
obviously you've never seen one attempting to crawl out of the fucking ground. So you begin to dig it?
Well, let's see what's going on here.
So
I'll go ahead. I'll start shoveling dirt out of the way with my short sword or something, just moving it around, maybe digging a little bit deeper, see what's going on.
yeah. So you eventually make your way to the upper arm, all the way to the shoulder. And it's moving a little bit more freely. Maybe it even grabs you once or twice.
No, I don't know. It's gonna have to make a fucking check to see if it can actually get me. Fuck that.
Well, I mean, it might hit, it might hit your blade if it's just like kind of like randomly moving
Alright.
around as you're like
That's
not
true,
not
that's
not like grasp onto you aggressively.
I'm
but
just being a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But eventually, you begin to see what looks like a face.
Do I see the face now?
Yeah, you can see the face.
You. Why are you buried in the ground here? Hey, you all right there, bud?
Is that in the throat?
I'll help. I'll continue to bury him, or I mean, not to bury him, to dig him out. I'll
you
continue.
just start recovering him. I'm like, fuck this shit. Sorry, man.
I'll continue to dig him.
It was nice bringing it into the campaign, but
Out of character, it's fun.
I'll just bury him. I'll actually get more dirt and make it so his arm isn't sticking out.
Yeah. Put some rocks on top, so
Yeah.
really pack it down. No, but so as you continue to dig him out, and he is not really that helpful. His one free arm, helps you dig himself out a little bit.
All right.
He occasionally spits up and
Stop moving. I will get you out.
That's
He
fine.
spits up.
yeah, he
What?
spits up dirt.
Oh, spits up dirt.
Yeah. So eventually, probably after like a good 20 minutes of digging, you get him loose enough that this being is able to wriggle himself out of the dirt. Vaedyn, if you would like to describe what he sees.
He sees a dark-skinned, silver-haired drow in minimalist clothing with a short sword, pulling him out of the ground. You there? Why were you in the dirt? Explain yourself.
To be fair, I don't quite know why I was in the dirt.
And what does he see as he pulls you out, if you'd like to describe yourself to him?
You kind of see a metallic wooden slash with some leathers on. Kind of a construct, if you've seen a construct.
So like Mr. Potato Head.
Kind of like a robot.
Mr. Potato Head
No,
put
okay.
together by an expert.
Right, okay. all right. That's fair enough, Okay. I don't mean you any harm. I'm just heading right there, and I point to the red tree. If you would like to follow, I heard there was healing properties of that tree. I don't know if you're in any pain. You don't seem like an organic being.
I mean, I can join you. I don't know where I am.
Make
Oh,
me
what-
make me a perception check at advantage, Alkahest.
Damn,
And-
I don't want to know what the other role
Did I
was.
not? Did I not?
No, it was at advantage. You rolled a 7 and a 2 in
Okay.
classic you fashion.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll me a history check on top of that.
I clicked advantage. Maybe.
No, I told you to do advantage. Something about that tree is vaguely familiar, though you cannot put your finger on it. And you vaguely remember why you were out here. Something about burying, studying, learning. But for some reason, it's kind of like when you walk into a room and forget why you walked into that room, what you're going in there to grab. It's kind of like that. It's like it's right on the tip of your memory. You just can't quite link it.
Well, what is your name?
My name is Alkahest.
And what are you doing out here? If you don't mind me asking.
It appears my memory banks aren't what they once were. I vaguely have a concept of that tree that you've pointed out, and the last thing I remember is just studying and learning, perhaps burying a friend.
Ah. So, you have been around death, as I have.
I vaguely remember death.
Well,
I will be headed on my way towards that tree. You are welcome to join.
Thank you.
And I guess I'm gonna head on the way. You know, he's gonna do what
Yeah.
he wants to do. I
Yeah.
don't know if there's anything around here that he needs to do.
Doesn't seem it as he begins walking silently behind you. And with that,
Sure.
we're going to actually move to the city. Mendicus.
Anybody got a copper?
As you do your normal routine, sitting on the side next to an alleyway, not quite hat in hand, but, begging. You've had a little bit of success. You had a couple copper dropped in. You even had a sailor who looked very excited after coming off of his ship drop a single silver into your hat.
Oh yeah, that's like triple the amount of money I already had.
Well, spend it well there, laddie. You never know when you're going to get your next coin for a meal. And he, as big of a man as he is, he skips off, very excited to be back on dry land. So since being in Malona, maybe a couple weeks now, what has Mendicus been up to?
Mendicus being kind of a lazy piece of shit. He's kind of scoping the grounds, keeping his head low, not attracting any attention.
It's still early in the morning, and there's plenty of day left to make some coin. When you hear a horse galloping towards you, and it comes to a slow trot right in front of you. Oh, hello there.
Copper for the poor.
Oh, maybe a wee bit more than some copper for you, if you are interested in listening to my proposal.
No blowjobs.
I had no interest in such a thing as that. It is actually quite simple. If you would like to ride with me back to my estate, I would love to tell you of my offer. It would involve being paid a solid gold and a half.
Did Ted put you up to this? He knows this is my corner.
I don't believe I know a Ted.
All right, fine. Gold and a half. 2 gold and I'll come.
Well, it's a gold and a half if you complete the job.
Yeah, 2 gold. I'll be there.
2 gold. You have yourself a deal.
All right, lead the way.
All right, and he begins to trot on his horse out of town.
All right, I'm
Yosmorn.
gonna follow.
Okay. Yosmorn. What are you doing in Malona?
I'm just playing my old flute here to anyone that's going to listen, trying to bring a crowd, trying to bring good vibes.
You've been staying at the same tavern for quite some time. You've had a good success bringing in a small crowd, getting a couple copper and silver, not having to pay for many of your drinks. And I don't know if Yosmorn is much of a ladies' man, but you've had several women swooning at your melodies.
Yee, brother.
It's obviously early in the day. You probably just woke up, even though it's 10, 11 o'clock. Make your way down to the tavern room.
Sorry, ladies. Alicia, Vendaya, Georgia, Kirsten, Samantha, and the rest.
All the serving ladies are sitting there tapping their foot, arms crossed, staring at you coming down the stairs.
I didn't realize that the door was locked. I would have unlocked it before I went to bed. Anyways, I wonder if I could go play my flute round, sing my lute.
Are you talking about like playing out on the street?
Yeah, see if I can't, brighten some people's day up. Go amongst the townsfolk and.
Absolutely. So you head out to
joy.
more of the town square. You're kind of like that cool guy at college who plays guitar, except you're letting your fingers dance across your flute. You say flute or lute?
Lute.
Okay. So you let your fingers dance across your lute, strumming the notes. Not really doing anything too complex, just gathering people's attention. You've made a couple silver throughout the day for about the hour that you've been playing. You got your lute case open. You're letting people kind of enjoy the tunes and enjoy the sound of your voice and the soft strumming of the lute.
Free bird.
You hear a couple free birds called out. You eventually hear a horse galloping up to you. You there. Are you looking to make a couple extra coin, not playing your lute, sorry?
You just
Yeah.
offer me coin to stop playing my lute?
Oh, no, not because it wasn't beautiful, but I see that you're not doing it for the coin, but didn't know if you were interested in helping my daughter.
Of course, mister, do you think this whole thing's just about looking... Oh, damn it. Hold up. I was going to do a pun thing here, but apparently I have no spell slots. Sums up with my... I have no spell slots. Oh, fuck.
Gotcha.
Do I not have a third level spell yet? Third level spell
no,
slot?
you don't get that till level 5.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, what do you mean?
You know you can just magically not make the pun and still say the pun, right?
Sir, do you think I just do this to look fly?
Oh, okay, gotcha. You're gonna cast fly,
yeah, this'll
gotcha.
work.
Okay. And you would have cast fly and stuff. Well, I can't really say why you do it, but if you're interested in a little bit of coin and helping my daughter out, if you'd be so kind to follow me, I'll explain the deal when we get there.
Sure thing.
Alrighty, man. Are you just trying to roll stuff?
I'm trying to fucking hit levitate.
Okay. You don't. I mean, once you cast it, you cast it. There's no target to save on. You would just levitate.
Trying to save my pun.
Oh, that is quite funny. The fact that you just started levitating off the ground when you said fly. That is quite enjoyable. Maybe I'll pay you a little bit extra. How would you feel about 2 gold, 2 silver?
Hey, that
You're not there.
I thought I was following.
No, different guy. Different guy.
Oh.
Accents were different.
Well, you know what, sir? If I'm being honest, I don't want your money. If I'm helping someone, that's payment enough.
Oh, you'll surely make her smile. That is for damn sure if you help out. So please just follow me. And he begins to lead you just past the city gates. And we'll make our way back to Kuzma. Pavel. The two of you have been on your own for a little bit now. But what have you two been up to?
Travel through forests and speak with animals and trees.
Pavel likes to follow.
And Pavel does. Pavel follows like no person has ever followed before. Kuzma, make me a survival check real quick. And Pavel, feel free to make a perception check. Oh, first good roll. Oh, 2 good rolls. Pavel, you notice traveling with Kuzma, you often see animals. You often see animals come up to Kuzma, and he occasionally bends down and talks to them, pets them, feeds them. You have seen a larger number of animals, not talking to you guys, but just making their way past you, heading northward, eastward. Kuzma, you notice
Westward?
that too. No, north and east. Kuzma, you notice the same thing. But you notice it's not just like deer and squirrel and the occasional birds migrating. You notice that it's occasionally foxes and coyotes. You even catch one wolf, though keeping his distance from you, heading northward. Not quite in the direction of Mount Kamiri, but you still see it.
The next fox or coyote that goes by, I want to speak to it.
You catch one maybe a solid 15 paces away in the woods, trotting with its family.
Привет! This is Comrade Pavel. We noticed many of your fox and coyote kind traveling northeast. Why?
We're running away! We gotta get away!
From what?
From
From what, comrade? From what?
There's something down there. Something hunting everything.
You get good look at it.
No, I didn't see it all. I just heard and was told to go north. I saw beavers smacking their tails on the ground. I saw deer, tails standing straight up. All of them, not just some of them. So I knew it was time to go.
Oh, thank you, comrade. We will take care of this for you.
You will fix forest?
Oh yes. This is what me and Lord asked from us. We will take care of it for you.
I don't know who that is.
It's fine. Be along your fox way.
And it nudges its, I don't know, a pup, the fox pups, onward. And you all continue to travel southward. You eventually come to a small land bridge where you cross over, and you're pretty much heading in the direction of the red tree, something you know that Melora planted a long, long time ago. And you just continue on that way. No, you do not understand them. He speaks in bestial, basically. Kuzma speaks in a language that they can understand. So if you'd like to ask him what that was about, you're welcome to.
Kuzma, what next?
Small fox things say that they scared of giant thing hunting all the animals, so we go and fix the problem.
Pavel, smash.
That's right. Good Pavel, good man. Let's go.
Alrighty, you all eventually come to the small land bridge that allows you to cross over towards the red tree. And we'll skip back to Vaedyn and Alkahest. As you have continued on about another day's travel, you make your way to another land bridge. You both eventually make your way, heading very direct towards this tree. You two eventually make it to the base of it. It is a mammoth of a tree, and beyond words in trying to describe it. It is a nearly 150-foot tall evergreen tree, but in every spot a pine needle would be, there is a beautiful rose in full bloom. Eventually, as you get close enough to it where you can no longer see it, you just begin to smell this wonderful smell, the smell of roses, and eventually you come to the base of it. What are you all doing?
Well, Alkahest, my master told me I must collect the leaves from this tree in order to be at my full potential. So this is what I will be doing. And I'm going to do that probably for a while. I don't know how many I can collect, but I'm going to try and get as many as I can shove into my pouch, pretty much. Or like wrap them, I guess, in like a leather cloth so I can preserve them.
I was gonna say, could I go through my stuff? You know, like, I'm gonna do like a self-pad to find my all-purpose tool.
Absolutely. You definitely could have done that over the past day and a half.
Gotcha. I'll just pull out my all-purpose tool then, and flick my wrist, and I can make a teapot.
Damn.
Short and
Already? Where's the handle?
Where's the spout?
Where's the spout? Alright, so it is still daytime, right?
It is,
right?
it is. It's maybe like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
So my master told me I must drink a tea that is formed from this leaf of this tree. I must do this every day in order to be at my full potential in combat. So I guess it would make sense that he pulls out a teapot.
I figure we were gonna, like, you know, through.
Now,
That's my big gaming
Alkahest.
out.
No, you're good. Alkahest. This jogged a little bit of a memory. This whole idea of taking something and breaking it down to make it do something different. In this case, cure this drow's sunlight sensitivity. And it just gets your brain worrying and getting your mind back on maybe what you did before you were buried in the ground.
Like, is this a PTSD moment?
No. This is more of a, oh yeah, I can take stuff like that and brew it, distill it. This could be a fun learning moment for you. You know of this tree, but this is your first time ever seeing it, and it used to be a lot smaller. It was a lot smaller when it was planted.
Does he make this vocal? Does he say this out loud?
I do not know.
This tree was smaller not too long ago. That's my memories. That's corrupt.
Okay, real quick before I say something back to him. Would I have known about this tree being on the surface world for 20 plus years?
Absolutely not.
You said absolutely not?
You can make a history check, but it's going to be really high DC. But you were definitely welcome to.
Then never mind.
There is
right.
no reason for you to have ever heard of it.
Exactly. Alright, so I'll just say that. Alright. You say this tree was a lot smaller not too long ago?
I mean, that could be relative. My memory is very corrupt, it appears.
I find it hard to believe that a tree was small of this stature right now. It is easily 150 feet tall.
Perceptive of you, friend.
I didn't get that. What'd you say?
Oh, sorry, I said very perceptive of you, friend.
Well, anyway, I'm starting to wonder how long you've been buried in the ground over there.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Well, we might as well enjoy this tea now, huh?
Kuzma, Pavel, as you all have made your way towards this tree, the Ever Rose, make me a perception check. Kuzma, you don't hear anything. You are enraptured by the beauty of this tree. You are focused on seeing something literally planted by hand by Melora herself. Pavel, you hear conversation up ahead. You hear at least two people talking.
Pavel hears ugly beasts.
Comrade, which direction?
Southwest.
Let's approach quietly. Tree not speak to you. Must be someone else.
Roll a stealth check, both of you. Damn, Pavel. Are either of your passive perceptions higher than a 14?
Yes, mine has to be. Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, mine's 15.
Okay. So as you're having this conversation and collecting some of the Ever roses, you can hear somebody creeping up on you, though you cannot hear, you cannot see them. But you know that you two are not alone anymore. Kuzma, Pavel, you both see this wooden metalish construct lighting a small fire under a teapot or tea kettle, and this very dark-skinned elf-looking creature who is currently just using his short sword to carefully but pluck off some of these roses.
So I hear them approaching.
You know that you are not alone. You don't know how many, you don't know where they're coming from, but you know that you two are not alone.
How far away are they? Do I know?
No. You can make a perception check, actually, now that you did notice them.
Same as my passive perception.
It's hard to tell. You know that they're coming from the northward side, but that's a lot of area to cover.
If I close my eyes, do I get advantage?
No, because I didn't make you roll at disadvantage for that, even though
That's true.
I'm going to say that the scent in the air made it so you weren't rolling at disadvantage.
Okay. Who goes there?
How far apart are we?
How far apart? From you two to Vaedyn and Alkahest, or how far apart are Kuzma and Pavel?
Kuzma and Vaedyn.
The clearing would probably be about like 30 feet, so you're probably about 35 feet away. You're probably just like right on the brush so you can see him.
I want to say telepathically to Pavel, stay here, comrade. Back me up. I check this out. I want to approach out of the forest and say to Vaedyn, Privyet! Who are you there?
So, Kuzma, as you step out, you see this drow, and you see this wooden metal construct. What are they?
They see a 3-foot-tall halfling with leather armor carrying a broken brown stick with a beautiful golden mustache and a green cloak.
It is beautiful. So real quick, what did you say to me before when you stepped out?
Hi, who is there? Who's that there?
That is what I asked you. We were here at this tree. You have approached us. So I have asked you, who are you? And why are you spying on me and my friend here?
I am the druid Kuzma. I come here speak for the tree and the animal who have no tongue. There are many animals running away from here. If you come to hurt small fox, small coyote, we have problem.
I only hunt within my means, and when I need sustenance.
And your metal man there, he looks very suspicious.
I'm not all metal, friend. I'm composed of stone and wood and other substances.
He is fine. He has not been hunting your animals. I just pulled him out of the ground not long ago. I don't know how long he's been in there.
Comrade Pavel, come out. These do not hurt the animals.
Why do animals run?
I say more word when few word do trick.
I was expecting you to interject there, Dustin.
Yeah, fair enough. Pavel, I assume you step out of the brush?
Yeah.
Would you like to describe to Vaedyn and Alkahest what they see?
Big hairy beast that they might know as
Bugbear.
Bugbear.
Vaedyn, you have definitely dealt with Bugbear in the Underdark. Bugbear, goblins, orcs, those are very common in the Underdark. So you You've seen probably several bugbear, but this is your first one you've ever seen on the surface.
Well, fair enough. I'm probably the first drow he's seen on the surface. So.
He has never seen a drow before.
Okay.
Yeah, neither of you two have ever seen a drow.
Interesting.
Kuzma, I told you they are ugly beasts.
I can say the same about you, buddy.
Let's not judge looks. You there, dark man. Why you cut down leaf from tree?
My name is Vaedyn. I am collecting the leaves of this tree in order to cure my day blindness. My master that has trained me for many years told me that is my one weakness here on the surface world.
And have you seen many animal running away from you?
I have seen no such thing.
Because Comrade Pavel and I have seen many animals run away. I stop and I speak to Fox. I ask Fox, "Oh, what did the fox say?" He must have been very scared, but at first he say, "Ring, ring, ding, 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 ding." But then after that, he calmed down. He say he's running from hunter who killed many foxes, many coyotes, many animals.
You plan that shit out, you motherfucker. Dustin, you plan that shit out.
No, I absolutely did not. But I appreciate it.
Ring, ding, ding.
Very scared fox. Sometimes say that. I would know.
Okay. Alkahest, do you have anything to say to this? Of course you don't. You've been in the ground.
Alkahest, go ahead and make me a perception check as you all were coming up.
Your perception?
Yeah, we'll give you a delayed perception check because I didn't think about it at the time. Yeah, man, your rolls are so good.
I'm telling you.
No, you didn't notice any animals either.
No animals that I've witnessed.
Well, what else did the fox say? He said he's running from some animal that's hunting around here?
He did not get good look yet. Whatever was hunting.
Well, if it is scaring the wildlife off, we must take care of the problem, I guess.
I would agree. Would agree.
What about your bugbear companion? What does he say to this?
Comrade Pavel is the silent type. He's my muscle. He follow. He come help.
So, Alkahest, as Kuzma, the halfling, recants this tale of speaking with animals, you have a small flashback, but it's an incomplete flashback. You mainly just remember you used to talk to animals, but you never have, Alkahest. But you definitely did. But you know for a fact you have never talked to an animal, but you has.
I'm so confused.
That's good.
Gotcha.
That was the idea. And about
You
this
never talked to animals, but you has.
At about this time, Kuzma, you see a bear, a black bear, maybe 30 feet off into the forest, heading northwards towards the land bridge that you and Pavel just came across.
You there, bear?
Is this in a language that you can understand, I'm guessing?
Yeah, towards, yeah.
Okay.
Just have to assume that.
Oh. And he looks over at you, very, very confused as to how you were talking to him.
What do you run from?
Ooh. Run from beast with 3 face, 3 angry hunter, but only one. It was like, and this bear tries to describe to you what sounds like a large goat, but with 3 heads, but it's not a goat. Is the gist that you get?
Which way, bear? Which way?
He turns his snout southwards.
Thank you. Vaedyn, I expect your blindness cured by Melora. Presumably by now, yes.
Are you asking if my blindness was cured?
Yes, I see you drink from tree of tree of Melora?
Yes, we have made a tea, and I have partaken in it, and I'm not quite sure if I have all of the leaves that I must collect, but if we need to take care of this, we will. How many in this time period? How many leaves have I collected thus far?
You could have easily collected at least 10 roses, because
With
you were
obviously
being extremely
shitload of...
careful. Yeah, each rose would probably have about 20 petals on it.
Off the ground or off the tree?
Off the tree.
So about 200 petals. I
Yeah.
got.
Yeah, there are no fallen roses around this. They are all attached to the tree, save the ones Vaedyn has plucked off.
Okay.
Have I ever been here?
You have not. This is your first time admiring the Ever Rose.
Have we gotten their names yet? I don't remember if we've asked your names.
I introduced myself and I called out his name as we introduced.
Okay. Kuzma, if you don't mind, I might need to collect some more roses from this tree. I don't want to keep having to visit this tree in order to cure my weakness in the daytime.
Melora provides. Take only what you need, and it is fine. I say small prayer of Lord's glorious tree.
Alkahest, make a nature check. You know that you could get way more than one cup of tea out of a petal.
Beautiful. But does he tell me this? I will say out loud that I do not think that only 20 roses is enough for my journeys.
The petal is very strong in the tree. The rose is very potent. I could use what we have and maintain the medicine.
So you're saying that the amount I have should be plenty for a while?
I say with the roses you have and with the petals, it's a good 200 doses. Can I look for like rosebuds? Fucking speak in the other language. Rose buds or anything like a vine or something.
What do you mean by vine? Like a vine on the tree?
Like anything like harder than a flower, like anything, or more early on than just a flower, like anything.
Yeah, make a nature check. Or nature or investigation, your choice.
I'd
How do
like
I
to ask
add
Vaedyn a quick
charges?
question.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Vaedyn, how often do you have to drink?
I must only do it in the morning, and I shall be good for the rest of the day.
Every morning?
If I want to hold up to standard that my master wants me at, then yes,
What are
every morning. Well, I figured you would know since I know your race. I am a drow. I am originally from the Underdark. I'm not from the surface world, and so the sun, it actually impedes upon my abilities.
And your friend?
Well, that is a question I have yet to answer myself.
Don't quite remember where I'm from.
Yes, he doesn't remember much. It seems to be coming back in bits and pieces.
As soon as I can share what I know.
Alkahest, you do see a single bud regrowing in one of the in one of these spots where Vaedyn plucked off a petal or plucked off a rose. You see a single bud very rapidly growing back.
Can I pluck the bud?
Make me a nature check to see how carefully you can do it.
And these rolls.
Yep.
It gets worse.
I love you so much. So as you go to cut it is right, like to cut it off is like right when they ask you this question, and you have this sudden flashback. You're jolted to a memory, digging and digging, and though you don't have to breathe as a warforged, you don't have to breathe, but occasionally you still would, and you catch that sweet stench of death, and that jolts you back out as you notice that your dagger is just inside the bud, and the juices of the Everrose bud are just dripping down your wooden hand.
So did I see him like fuck up the tree?
Make an insight check real quick. A lot of checks.
Can I also make an insight check?
Absolutely.
Welcome.
Oh,
Damn.
No, you guys are very into talking to
Alright.
Vaedyn and just having the conversation.
Deep in prayer at this point in the tree, I think.
Yeah. You are distracted.
So there's more potent buds than regular?
Yeah, the actual rose itself would have all of the potency spread out through each of the petals. He wanted a single what's it called?
Unbloomed?
Yeah, a non-bloomed bud. So it'd be extremely concentrated to see what he could do with it, but he accidentally cut it instead because he had a flashback.
Did I see him do this?
Make an insight check.
Yeah, sure. I am fucking very insightful.
Yeah,
So this-
you actually kind of saw him when you all asked him what he was, and he answered, but then you saw him just like staring at the tree for a moment, but not at the tree, like through the tree, as his knife just misguided cut into the bulb by accident. Not the bulb, but you guys know what I'm talking about, the bud.
Yeah, the bud. So he cut the bud in half without actually taking it off.
And
I got you.
the juices just began to leak down his hand rather than be.
I will eat the juices. No, I'm just kidding. Alkahest, are you all right?
I don't quite know. I had a bit of a journey. I just remembered the digging. There was a lot of digging.
You don't know why you were digging?
It's coming back in jolts.
Would it help if you rested some?
I mean, I've probably been resting for a very long time, but it doesn't
Oh,
seem.
so you don't need to rest. You need to get going. I see. Let's start fighting. If you don't think that will help, then we'll stop.
What?
Yeah. Let's. I'm not saying let's just punch each other in the head. Give each other a good jolt in the face. You know.
why doesn't Alkahest drink tea?
He was partaking. I think.
he did not. You were the only one.
Oh,
that
he
drank
did not.
anything, yeah.
Okay.
Don't really need to drink. I'm a Warforged.
You're a what?
I'm a Warforged construct given life.
Ah, Kuzma, Pavel, my friends, come here. We just found out what this person, if you will, is. Did they hear him say that?
Yeah. Unless he's whispering
Okay.
it to you, yeah. I would assume he just said it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it's just now I'm doing the voice.
Yeah. Oh, I love the voice. I love the accent.
you.
What is a warforged, you say? A construct. So you are not living.
I am both living and non-living.
Hmm.
This does not make much sense.
I would have to agree with Kuzma over here.
Pavel, brain hurt.
Hmm.
This is typical of Pavel, but also my brain hurts. It does not make much sense.
I would have to agree.
It's not the best to question the will of the gods.
Well, I will also have to agree with that statement.
Which god bring you to life?
I am the Warforged of Ayun.
Would I know who that is?
Make a religion check. Yeah, you know who Ayun is. Ayun is the goddess of knowledge.
Didn't Ayun and Malora have something?
I mean, they
Anal?
Yeah, they banged. They banged.
Did they bang?
Anal. Sorry, Dustin.
No, that's all right. You do not know the sexual preference of Melora or Ayun. You would.
How would you know that?
Yeah, exactly. You would know that Ayun and Melora got along and fought on the same side during the Great Cataclysm.
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of like grunting. Interesting.
And with,
Just rub your mustache.
Quick
Yes,
question.
sure.
So we didn't see Alkahest fuck up cutting the bud, but did we see the juices running down? And can I question that as to what he was trying to do?
make a perception check. It's gonna be a hard roll though, because it's just some liquid.
What
It's a very
fucking-
small amount of liquid. Yeah.
Lesbians. Damn, dude, nat ones. Damn.
Yeah, no nat 20s. That's our third nat 1 though.
You're not even sure what's going on around you right now.
Yeah, you're talking to a tree, metal, leather person, and this black dude. You are.
Hey, man, that ain't cool, man.
But you are very confused. I'm glad you didn't do that.
done that
accent. No, no, you shouldn't have.
Come on. Hey, man, get off my shit.
We leave
Alright.
here now and look for this three-headed goat the bear scared of, yes?
Yes, I would agree with that.
Pavel doesn't understand, but will follow.
Pavel follows. I understand now. Vaedyn sees that Pavel just follows Kuzma.
Very good compliment.
Yeah, you do not need to roll an insight check for that.
I don't think I do.
Okay.
I want to get a one-on-one with Pavel here. I want to ask him some questions.
Echo chamber up there.
I mean, go for it, right?
I do like that you went from being the smartest person in the group to the dumbest person in the group.
Yeah,
I kind of like being dumb.
It's a lot easier.
It's easy. It's easy.
I can be as high as I want and not care.
Does anyone else want to do
Well,
some rearranging of stats?
Nope.
All right. Alkahest, how do you feel about going with them?
It seems fine. I mean, at this point, I still don't know anything, right?
Yeah, and maybe the idea of this three-headed goat creature sounds fascinating to you.
Yeah, see how it works, you know?
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
actually,
yeah.
if you would like to roll a nature check to see if you have any idea what a three-headed goat may be, you're welcome
Then-
to.
I love you. Holy shit.
Damn. There you go.
You have never heard of a creature, a beast that has multiple heads. So chances
Do
are...
I not get this?
You can, yeah. But, Alkahest, you know that this would not be any natural creature. No natural creature would have three heads. You've heard of monstrosities that have multiple heads. Obviously, a hydra comes to mind. They have tons of heads. You very much hope this is not a goat hydra, because that would suck. But you don't know exactly what creature this may be with the vague detail of a three-headed goat, but you know it's not a natural being.
What we're going to come up against doesn't sound of this plane. It sounds more of a monstrosity than a beast.
Kuzma, any response?
Vaedyn.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
You drink leaf, but can I smoke leaf?
You may do whatever your heart desires, my friend.
Would I know that's a bad idea?
Make a nature check at advantage, as you have had a chance to brew this.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck
Um,
what he does. I'm just...
From what you have been able to ascertain about the bud, and you have a brief flashback. You remember you talking about you talking about this tree, how it has healing properties for the blind. But if somebody who is not afflicted with blindness drinks it, they will become blind. This tree is basically like anti-selfish. No, it would not make you smart, Pavel. Basically, Alkahest, what you can remember from this is there are other magical trees that Melora planted around the world. Each of them being anti-selfish. Those who need it can benefit from it, but those who don't need it and want to have even better vision in this case would actually suffer. So you know that smoking would probably be a bad idea and a waste of the 20 roses that Vaedyn picked.
I wouldn't recommend smoking the plant unless you plan on going blind, friend.
I do not have much, so I will take your word.
Hey, real quick.
Yep.
Dustin, you said how many trees Melora planted?
I did not say how many, and
Oh,
Alkahest
I
wouldn't have
thought
said
you
this
said
out loud.
Okay, you
But,
said the many trees.
Yeah,
I was.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind.
Alkahest remembered that Melora did plant many trees whenever she would come.
I don't want to know that then if he didn't say anything
Exactly.
about it.
Yeah, exactly. What Scott knows versus what Vaedyn knows, right?
Right.
So, and with that, we head back to the outskirts of the city of Melona. 2 individuals being led separately out to a single home. And we're going to take a quick break, 5 to 10 minutes, and we will come back. And we'll pick up with the 2 of you. Alright, let's get to it then. Mendicus, you arrive first.
I better get paid extra for fucking. I didn't expect to walk this far. This took forever.
You are already getting paid quite a handsome sum, wouldn't you say? I saw your hat. It had a single silver in it. I would say that the 2 gold that we have agreed to already is more than enough payment. Obviously, if you feel you deserve more for the trip that is upcoming, then we can discuss it, because it is about a day's journey away from here. But we will discuss the terms once my business partner arrives.
Can I want to size up this dude.
Okay. He is dressed kind of like a merchant, though he is in pretty good shape, probably in his like late 30s as a human male. Dirty blonde hair, well kept though, well shaven. Anything else you're looking for in particular?
Is he wearing any armor?
He is not. He is not.
Okay.
Then
that's all.
He is armorless, just in plain merchant clothing.
And could you at least brought a second horse?
If I had known that I would have successfully picked somebody up, I certainly would have, but I was just out here trying to do my best to get somebody to come with us.
Well, can we at least like trade places, like every half mile or something?
We are almost there.
You said we got another day.
Oh, no, that is after we agree to it. My home is right up here. Maybe a 1/10 of a mile more, around that bend up ahead.
Alright, then lead the way.
Alright. And you eventually make your way to this little bit more than a humble abode. It is 2 stories, which is a pretty big deal for being this isn't farmland, but it's not crowded amongst other houses. Please come in with me, and assuming you do.
You got anything to eat? It's a fucking long walk.
Oh yes, I would happily provide you food. We have many assortments of meat. If you are interested in that.
Yeah, prime rib. Yeah, please, prime rib.
I do not know if we had anything as fine as that, but I will take a look and see what we have for you. And
all right, I'll wait.
Yeah, he leads you inside, and he brings out a small tray of different meats. It's hard to tell what they are. If you'd like to, you're welcome to make a nature check to see if you can figure it out. Cool. It's a little chewy. It's a little muscly, not very fatty, but it's well cooked. It's edible.
Good thing I only got like 15 teeth.
Gross. Imagining somebody with 15 teeth trying to like chew off gristle from this meat.
Basically Gollum.
Ew.
Alright, please enjoy the food. My business partner should be here.
I would if you quit talking. I'm trying to eat.
Okay, and he just stands off to the side. Yosmorn, you are walking behind this gentleman, dressed very similarly to how I just described Mendicus' person, in fine merchant clothing. Not like over the top, nothing like purple and red, but like just standard merchant clothing. So, tell me about yourself there, Yosmorn.
Well, partner, I'm a traveling musician here. I like to bring joy to the towns I come across. Try to spread joy and bring positivity. Maybe help people, gain enough happiness in their lives that they may spread it across to others.
You know, that's a real wonderful thing that you're doing there, and I greatly, greatly appreciate your willingness to help, especially at no cost of coin. That is incredibly kind of you, sir. And you eventually. Sorry, go ahead.
My pleasure, sir. Don't mention it.
Alrighty, and you eventually arrive at the same house. You walk in and you see this other thin, dirty, blonde-haired gentleman kind of standing off to the side of the room, looking a little bit awkward as you see this. Mendicus, how would you describe yourself?
Golem. Just fucking.
Golem with, with clothes on.
I'm like 6 foot, raggedy ass dude, real thin. Seen better days for sure. Yeah, high elf.
Does Mendicus look up as the door opens, or are you just focused on your food?
No, I mean.
Okay. Well, eventually, when Mendicus would look up, Yosmorn, if you would like to describe yourself.
Skinny man, 6'0", human being. Clothes resembling a peasant farmer in medieval times. A lute strung around his chest. Red, pretty long hair with a little goatee.
Now, see, this is what I'm talking about. Fucking, you give me food and you bring entertainment. So, play me a song.
Of course. What kind of song would you like to hear?
Free bird.
Free bird. Have you heard this Wonder Wall?
That's totally up to you, King.
You know, I know an oasis of tunes, I should say, but let me try this free bird thing, see if I can't get something going here. I'll play my lute and try to speak to a bird and get a bird to fly in.
Yosmorn the Beautiful.
Is that what it says? Did you change your name to Yosmorn the Beautiful? God damn it. That's fantastic.
A name given to me. I don't know where it came from.
Earned, not given, yeah. So, as you play this song, weaving your way through the tune, occasionally fitting in some whistles from time to time, eventually you see a small blue jay perch on the windowsill and just tweet along with you. And what you say...
is that for dessert?
Huh? You want to kill it?
You don't?
Of course not. Why would I want to kill my fellow living being?
I mean, he's food. Have you ever had bird? It's pretty good.
Look, I woke up to thousands of birds sleeping within my flock, and at nighttime, you know, when me and the birds fly out, I eat them out. I eat the birds out. The women, not real birds. Anyway, kinda in a metaphorical sort of sense. Yes, I have eaten bird before.
Your awkward rant is interrupted by the sound of footsteps coming down the stairs. As you look up, you see this about like 4'8", 4'9" dwarven male coming down the stairs. Are you all here to help with my problem? I assume that you two are the professionals that my associates sought out to help me?
Yeah, a real professional.
Well, you know, professional comes in many shapes and sizes, as I have learned over the years on this fine continent. Have they explained to you the job yet?
No.
Oh.
They didn't say shit to me.
Oh, well, then please let me introduce myself. My name is Kiel. That is, out of character, it's Kheal.
Kiel.
Kiel. So, I am willing to pay quite a sum of money for the return of my daughter's kitten.
Kiel, would you kill a bird, much like a kitten that stalks a bird? We will stalk your daughter like prey. Just kidding. We shall find this.
Yeah. What do you consider large sums of money?
Well, in this case, for the simple finding and returning of a pet, I am paying approximately 2 gold.
I think you and me have different views on what's large sums of money. But yeah, that's fine.
How much would you pay somebody to pick up a kitten and carry it
Well,
home?
I wouldn't pay anybody to pick up a kid. So,
Then it is quite a large sum then, compared to nothing, yes?
well, you got me.
And you, beautiful man, do you accept the offer to help my daughter get her kitten back?
As long as you donate 2 gold to the nearest local orphanage.
Oh, yes, I would be happy to do that. I am sure that there is one in Melona.
If we can make sure that happens,
I can
then
give.
yes, sir.
I can give you the money myself.
I don't want to touch it.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll make sure it
No,
gets
I don't want him to touch it either. I don't quite trust him yet.
Yeah, I'll make sure it gets to the orphanage.
You're welcome to roll an insight check there, Yosmorn the Beautiful. He sounds very genuine.
All right,
but it's totally up to you on whether you would fucking trust this.
I definitely grew up an orphan. I believe in helping orphans.
Yeah, well, look, man, I'm always willing to help an orphan. Well, why not?
Okay, then that settles it. When you return with my daughter's kitten, then I will award Mendicus his 2 gold and Yosmorn's 2 gold also to Mendicus, so that he may donate that money to an orphanage in Melona.
So what's this cat look like?
It is a orange tabby, short hair, medium tail, missing a bit of an ear, has gotten in some scratch, and he goes on for like 45 seconds describing this cat in an annoying amount of detail. It was last spotted about 10 miles south of the Hoofed Pass, about a day's travel north of here. You should be able to get pretty close by nightfall.
We could. It'd be a lot easier for us if we had horses.
Make a persuasion check. The horses alone would be worth much more than the 2 gold we have given you, so...
Well, we'd return them, obviously.
Right, but if you did not, then you would get paid despite the fact that I have not paid you for completing the job.
Maybe get cheaper animals, such as a... Oh, man, I gotta get my accent right.
Yeah, I'll ride an ass. You got an ass.
Yeah, how about a donkey? Or maybe like a...
Yosmorn, you can make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Like a large trash panda of sorts.
Fucking trash panda.
If you are willing to share a donkey, I would be willing to give you one.
You know?
He's better than walking.
Well, yeah, as the saying goes, I would never turn down the offer to ride an ass with an orphan.
Yeah, we'll take the donkey.
Dustin may be laughing, but this dwarf just like a dog when it hears a weird sound, just cocks its head.
Hey, we're professionals.
Yep,
Don't question our methods.
You got my animal friendship. Talk to my ass.
And so it is. Who's gonna ride the ass first?
No, we're sharing. We're riding at the same time. We both weigh a combined fucking 50 pounds.
That's true. You got a very...
Yeah, I'm going to assume that this means we're going slower than walking speed, but we're definitely both jumping on it.
At first, no. At first, this donkey's making pretty good pace. This is a work mule. But after about like 30 minutes, it's like starts dragging. No matter how many times you guys kick it and try to rear it into going a little bit quicker, it maintains that like slow trot, unable to build up to a canter. But you all make it to right about there before nightfall. Are you going to set up camp in any particular way?
I don't got shit to set up camp with, so I'm just gonna sit next to this tree here.
All right, I'll see you in the morning.
And as you all drift to sleep. We are going to cut back to Vaedyn, Alkahest, Pavel, and Kuzma. Pavel is a little bit diagonal there. I got you, buddy.
Oh, yo! Perfect! Wake me up every hour on the hour.
That's right.
I'll still get perfect sleep. Don't worry.
So are you guys just turning invisible all night?
Yeah, he turned invisible, so I turned invisible.
Okay.
I will apply my balm, my hair balm.
Okay, make that roll. As you all are walking, setting up camp, the four of you, you see at one point in time Vaedyn just kind of sitting off to the side. He has this like little pouch that he's just taking, and
Hey!
that's a random thing.
No, wait, is it?
No. Yeah, 15 to 20, you get to choose
one fucking shit ball sack.
One as you go bald. 1 to 14 or 2 to 14. It's a random color.
Shit ball sick.
Well, I guess you pick.
Yep. Let me roll a dice.
They're gonna be like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
No, they're gonna watch you do this.
So my hair still grows though.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's still gonna
Your
grow.
hair grows about an inch every day as long as you use the balm consistently. So
Right,
you all watch as Vaedyn takes his white hair, his white mane, and puts his hand into this pouch, kind of rubs this balm cream-looking thing onto his hands, and eventually runs it through his hair several times. You all notice his hair turns into this really, really light, like salmon pink. Think Kuzma's background before I changed it before the session started. About that color. But you all notice this change in hair color.
Does it change immediately, or does it slowly drift into that color?
It slowly drifts into the color as you are running your fingers through it. For about like the 30
Sure.
seconds you run your fingers through it to make sure it's nice and even all the way through.
Right.
And with your hair as long as it is, like you can almost like pull it out and look at it. You see you are stuck with this light pink.
I mean, well, my hair's like, it's not that long. It's just like, it's like a, I don't know, like a comb back. What is that? What's that hairstyle?
Slick back? I don't know.
It was like yours a few months ago.
Thanks.
The tea appears to be turning hair very pink. Maybe it gets red like the tree.
What are you talking about? My hair is silver.
No, it's very pink. Like girl.
Well, maybe I like it like that. Sometimes people tell me my hair turns different colors, but I apply this every morning. I don't see the problem.
Kuzma, yeah, judge it.
I'm not sitting here judging your mustache.
Me not offense. Apology.
No offense taken. As I sit here with my pink fucking hair. God damn it.
Pavel wants pretty hair.
Well,
you spend the next 6 hours applying to his entire body.
Okay, that's fair enough. Can I actually let people use my never-ending balm of whatever?
I would not see why not, but I'm going to go ahead and put a limit on it now. You can only use it twice per day.
Fair enough. All right.
So on two creatures per day, you can use it.
Well, Pavel, looks like I cannot use it more than once per day.
Pavel's sad.
I just don't want to share. Maybe tomorrow, Pavel, I may let you use this. You know what? I'll check the container. There looks like some in there. Never mind. Here you go. And I'll let him dip his hand in there. Let him rub it around a little bit.
So do you let him do that because he looks so sad?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I felt bad.
Okay. Where are you applying this to? And God, do I hope you roll a 1 so you just go bald.
Just roll a d20. To my ball hair.
Fucking ball
yeah.
bugbear.
Where are you applying this to, Pavel?
I don't actually want to. I was just saying that.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Never mind.
Now
Never
Vaedyn
mind.
is really sad.
Oh, I was trying to be nice. My master told me I must on the surface.
I do not want pink.
Well, that doesn't mean you'll get pink. Sometimes I get the same hair color I usually have. If you do it with what is the fucking word? With positivity, you may get whatever color you want.
I assume.
I'm gonna stop drinking. Let's continue on with the story.
All right. So as you all drift to sleep, you wake up the next morning and continue your journey. Yeah, I'd call these like you guys are like right on the border of the forest and grasslands.
Try to forage or something?
Absolutely. If you would like to do some of that at night, what are you looking for?
Can I try to look for some sour grass?
Absolutely. Make me a nature check. And are you doing this like before everybody goes to bed or what?
I guess just looking around for it now.
Okay. At Vaedyn, as you're beginning to, as you're kind of taking care of your hair, and Pavel is watching you, fascinated by the fact that it's turning pink, and Kuzma, you're enjoying the serenity of nature this close to the hoofed pass. Alkahest, you just kind of wander off and start like keeping your head down, just kind of wandering through the grass. You eventually come to kind of relatively near where you were dug up, but maybe a few hundred yards to the north. You come across across a small patch of the sour grass. You know that it usually grows in the small patches. You take a little bit of time to look around, and you can find it kind of growing in the middle of a couple different groups of clumps of trees.
Can I pick any?
Yeah, absolutely. It makes me another.
Herbalism kit,
Huh?
or-
Yeah,
Should I just-
that'd be herbalism kit. And go ahead and make me one more nature check to see how carefully and precisely you can cut this out. As you take your time, you still feel a little bit groggy, even though you were buried for so long. Groggy, maybe not the right word for a warforged, but you spend a little bit of time looking, and you find the sour grass, and you take the time, and you forget how a little bit monotonous it can be dealing with the sour grass. It takes you about 35 to 40 minutes to cut up one full patch of the sour grass, and that gives you. Do you need to know like how do you need to measure this?
I mean, the shit's in clumps, so like whatever you want to.
We'll say you take the time to precisely cut out 12 clumps, and that's after about like 45 minutes of it. To which the three of you, after finishing the discussion about Vaedyn's hair, notice that Alkahest is just kind of gone. You may have seen him wander away. You probably suspected he was going to get some firewood, but he's been gone for about 35-45 minutes.
Your metal man, wander off.
Well, I was too busy with Pavel talking. Did you not see which way he went?
Niet.
Well, I guess he'll be back soon. I would assume. But this is also the area that I pulled him from the dirt.
Maybe he will return to dirt.
Well, I don't think he would do that, but why don't we try and check? So do I see any tracks?
You can make a survival check. Pavel, you too can make a survival check.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Vaedyn, as you start to look first, you believe you found some, not necessarily tracks in the tall grass, but specifically avoided stepping on certain spots to not damage any of the potentially important parts of nature, and you're able to follow that. And Pavel kind of sniffs the ground, jogs up beside you, sniffs the ground again, and he just points in the direction. You all begin to make your way forward, or at least the two of you. I'm not sure if Kuzma's following or not. But the two of you Huh?
I stay close to Bugbear.
Okay. So as you follow behind Pavel and Vaedyn, you all kind of walk up. About 30 paces away, you see Alkahest just bent over, slowly cutting this grass out of the ground. Very, very slowly, very carefully, very precisely.
Metal man, what you do there? You slowly get back at grass which consume you?
So the grass has healing properties.
You met a man who eat grass. Pavel sometimes tried to smoke grass.
It's not so much for eating. It's used for a salve.
What do you mean, salve?
It's mainly applied on the wounds.
Hmm. I'm not familiar. As I am a drow and I'm fucking barbaric when it comes to wounds, I just let them heal.
It's a bit more fast acting for combat situations. I used to be a field medic.
Yeah, field medic, you say. For what?
I'm still a bit fuzzy on the details.
Make a history check. You do remember a great war. You remember being a field medic. You remember rescuing people. You remember people coming to you with gruesome wounds that you would patch up and heal or even amputate if it came down to it. You remember the, not numbness, but the matter-of-fact way that you would have to help these people.
You never know what you're gonna need in any situation. I was just trying to prepare something in advance.
Bill, if you've done more than you want, let's move along.
Sounds good.
And with that, you all eventually go to bed, sleep through the night, and continue on. You eventually pass through the Hoofed Pass, where the centaurs do not bother you at all, though you can clearly see them in the distance. Kuzma and Pavel, you both have heard of the centaur army that exists, the army of centaurs who protect the Hoofed Pass. You know very little about them, other than it is their sworn duty as old as the race of centaurs to protect this pass from invaders. They never stop anybody from leaving, but they sure as hell don't let random people enter.
Do I tell them anything about what I know about this place?
Up to you. If when you guys spot the centaur army, if you would like to say anything, you are welcome to.
So are we still we're like approaching the army here? But I haven't.
You all would be right about
Right.
where,
So
yeah, as you all begin
So-
moving in.
I will warn them. Be like, I have passed through here before. I showed them proof of me needing to get to the other side. They may give us trouble. This is just a warning.
Before
So
we move on,
yeah.
Alkahest, would you have shared the information about the medic and the history thing, or just told us that you were collecting it for medical needs?
Oh, I thought I said I was a medic.
Okay. But you
Yeah,
would have
like-
described a little bit about like.
Yeah, sure. I mean, just like anything that's been coming up, because so far nothing seems like it'd be out of place to just say it out loud. I mean, my character doesn't have anything to deceive with at the moment. Just sharing it as it comes back to me.
We would just explain that we're here to look for Goat of Many Head. They understand.
I mean, at this point in time, you all have noticed that they're not approaching you at all. That they are keeping about a 30 to 50 foot distance. They're keeping an eye on you, but they're not intervening in any way, shape, or form as you all walk away.
Can I make a perception check as to maybe they see me and they're not approaching because of me because I've passed through here before?
You can make an insight check, absolutely.
Well, I guess that makes more sense.
Yeah, you're trying to read their body language.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, you think because they recognize you, that's why they're not doing anything. Because that was only about 3 days ago, 3 to 4 days
Sure.
ago. That they probably recognize you, so you're good to go.
I'll whisper to the group. They may not approach us because I've been through this pass not long ago. I showed them documentation as to why I needed to pass, and they may leave us alone. But who knows?
Do you think they know your pink hair?
Fair enough. They may think I am a completely different person.
Very darker skin. They all kind of look alike, so.
What was that, Kuzma? Are you insulting me?
I just say they seem to recognize you. Let's move along.
Drow lives matter. God damn it. Alright, I'm done.
Alright, so you all continue on.
It's great.
Kuzma, Vaedyn, Pavel, Alkahest. You guys are doing. You guys are basically on constant vigilance, keeping an eye out for the animals. anything out of the ordinary as they continue past you. You continue to see this flood of animals just moving past you into the hoofed pass. Especially as you guys move through the hoofed pass, you see just near countless animals. A lot of squirrels, rabbits, doe, the occasional buck just making their way through the hoofed pass. A couple of like the bigger creatures you notice that look a little bit more calm in the hoofed pass, probably because they know it's a little bit safer of a region. But you do continue to see this flood of animals.
I want to go talk to centaurs.
Okay, yeah, you break off.
Yeah, as if we're seeing a bunch of animals like specifically come into this area, I want to go talk to centaurs.
Go for it. You approach just a random centaur. He is a plate armor wearing, yellow plumaged in centaur.
Little bitch.
Привет. Do you have any idea why all these animals keep rushing into this area?
Rushing.
He looks you up and down. Why do you ask of the animals?
I speak with them. I speak with fox. I speak with bear. They tell me they've run from goats of many head. We're trying to help.
Make a persuasion check at advantage. You are one who speaks with animal. I can tell you very little of the creature. I will tell you what I am permitted to tell you. It is a three-headed animal. Not an animal, a monster. Only one head is that of a goat. The other a lion. The other a large lizard dragon type head. It is due south of the Hoofed Pass. It has destroyed part of that ecosystem.
Thank you. Appreciate the information.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
If you, large mustache, small stature, what is your name?
I am the druid Kuzma.
If you slay this creature who disturbs the habitat, you may always enter the Hoofed Pass.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I make this monster pray for death.
He gives you a low bow. His head, despite the fact that he is nearly 7 foot tall as he's part horse, his head nearly comes to your height.
Okay.
All right, and you all continue south.
I'm just gonna, rather than go through it, I'm just gonna share that information with the group.
Okay. Mendicus, Yosmorn, you all have been traveling. You guys, after taking turns going invisible, woke up the next day. Have continued to head northwards. Do you guys conversate at all, or what? Or
Yeah, I never caught your name.
They call me Yosmorn, and by the way, if we get stopped by any knights across here, we don't need any ID if we're traveling.
It's like free state lines, like.
Yeah. Look, I'm not a citizen of this country. In fact, I don't think I'm a citizen of any country.
You know what? I agree with you on that. 100%. Hey, I want you to try something. Can you play the sixth string?
Is that a song?
Well, like an instrument, like a lute with except 6 strings instead of like 4.
I don't think I've ever tried.
Well, I'm going to use my Pact of the Blade, and I'm going to create a giant double-bladed battle axe with fucking 6 strings, like a sweet-ass fucking guitar. Hand it to him. Damn, play this. See if this works.
Make a performance check.
All right, I'm gonna try my best.
No, that sucks. Give that back. Yeah, it didn't work.
Yeah, it's kind of heavy too. I don't even know if I could even hold that.
Yeah. Well, we'll try some other time.
I like the style. Maybe I could play some. Wait for it. Metal. Oh, damn it. I'm playing the spell heat metal. I'm heating some metal nearby.
Okay. Are you like Pun Man?
Well, they just call me Yosmorn. By the way, I never got your name.
Yeah, my name's Mendicus. If anybody asks, you don't know it.
What even brought you to come across the same little mission as me? I'm not even sure how you got in this mess.
Yeah, he offered me money. Yeah, basically, yeah, he offered me 2 gold for it.
And you take any deal that gives you money?
Pretty much. I mean, I'm flat broke right now. See, my family. Yeah, no blowjobs. No blowjobs. But yeah, my family is extremely rich. But they don't live around here. They live way west here on some continent. Way west of here. So I'm just trying to get home to like reclaim my riches. I got caught. I'm like a prisoner of war.
So you're saying like if I could maybe help you get across to that, I could.
Oh yeah. Name your price.
And we could spend all that money on orphanages all across the world.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get horses. So how much do you think this donkey? Do you think we can sell this donkey? What's our odds of finding a fucking tabby cat?
I don't think this donkey would make a very good whore. I know they do that in some parts of the south of the country. Not that wasn't a reference thing. That's not the gang getting racist.
Well, I'm saying is, hey, we got next to 0 chance of finding this fucking cat in this forest, unless you could speak to fucking animals better than the bird that we almost ate.
I wouldn't say.
Make a perception check.
I'm not against eating bird. Okay, I'll admit.
Make a perception check, the both of you. Mendicus, you actually, when you say, what are the odds we'll find a cat in this forest, you hear a very soft mewing coming from maybe 200-300 feet to the north.
Well, God fucking damn it.
Vaedyn, Kuzma, Alkahest, and Pavel. You guys actually hear a mewing coming from the south.
So, according to this, I've never seen a lion. So I think
you probably never
assume
actually seen a lion.
that maybe a lion would make the same mewing sound as a cat.
No, you know lions are bigger.
Just checking. Sounds like cat up ahead.
I'm not very fond of cats.
Hey, so this guy, he didn't specify whether we need to bring this cat back alive.
We save every animal.
Different group.
Who the fuck said that?
Actually, in this rocky terrain, Pavel, I'm gonna say that you actually heard him say that, and you said that.
My bad.
You guys hear Pavel respond to somebody that you guys don't hear, and then somebody else just go, "Who the fuck just said that?"
What did you hear? What did you hear?
You hear that shit?
You hear somebody?
Yeah, there's some other motherfuckers got hired to find this cat. We need to fucking take him out.
Dude, we have no idea about a cat, alright?
Yeah, but they don't know that.
No, we heard it. We heard it mewing.
And these motherfuckers getting our 4 gold.
I can't let those orphans lose this money.
Yeah, those orphans, yeah.
Alright.
Here. I have an idea.
Do you guys hear
This
that?
always works. I'm gonna create a beautiful lady.
Do you guys hear some whispering up
Fuck the
ahead?
lady?
It's a beautiful naked lady. Not a giant pink
15
square.
foot by 15 foot naked lady?
Pavel, are you talking to the lady up ahead?
Well, none of you can see her except for Vaedyn. Vaedyn, you.
Well, I can.
Kuzma, can you see that far?
I can see.
Pretend it's a door.
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, you can see the black and white lady up there. Vaedyn, you should be able to see it perfectly, I think.
Yeah, well, I see something that says Kuzma on it.
Well, that's his.
Oh,
you gotta
mean
go,
the
you gotta scroll
cat.
farther down. No, you gotta scroll farther down, all the way to the bottom of the map.
All the way to the bottom. So I see. Okay.
Wait, are we talking about this thing right here?
No, No. That is actually a small kitten that you see.
I see a square.
This is a kitten.
Oh, okay.
This is a kitten.
So I don't see a naked lady right there. Okay, never mind. I can't see a naked lady.
So I see this.
I don't see shit, so.
Yeah, no, you don't have the right angle. Yes, Vaedyn, that is the beautiful naked 15-foot tall lady up ahead.
My companions, I see something quite interesting. Do you not see that? I see some tiggle bitties.
Hey, boys!
Can you make it talk, or is that just
The silent
Yosmorn?
image.
Or is that Yosmorn can talk?
Look,
Yosmorn, yeah, Yosmorn. That is so convincing.
I'm moving my hand as she's moving her mouth as well. Hey, boys!
Make a performance check.
All right, well, let's hope this goes better than last time.
Statistically, it will.
Silent. It's literally called silent image.
Right. So he's basically
I'm a big naked lady. I'm a big naked lady looking for anyone, any hole to fill.
Oh my god.
So he's basically ventriloquizing this thing. It's pretty good. The mouth and the words match up.
Right. So okay.
So you
Let
see
me ask this.
Yeah.
So who else can see this far other than me?
Just you.
Just you.
I think Kuzma can see a black and white naked lady up ahead, but you can see it in full.
No, I can see a black and white kitten apparently.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's much farther to the south.
Yeah, I can't see that.
Well, my friends, something quite disturbing up ahead. I'm not sure if it is attractive or not. The voice is I'm sure you guys can hear. The voice is not that attractive at all.
I'm so naked and alone.
It might be one of those non-conforming binary type people. You know, non-binary. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. Either way, I mean, I do see this sweet little kitten that I hate kittens, by the way. We let's approach it.
Can we roll initiative?
I got a kitten.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Everybody go and roll initiative.
Oh, are we rolling initiative
Sure.
on this shit?
Alrighty. Anyway, Vaedyn, you're up. Which you don't know. You don't know anyone's gearing up for a fight. You just see this naked lady talking to you.
Sure, but I don't see this kitty.
You do see the kitty.
Okay, well I'm gonna.
You do see the kitty and hear the kitty.
I don't like kitties. But I will move towards the kitty.
As you get closer to it, you see that it is chained to this rock.
Oh, boys, this animal it seems to be in harm's way. Chained to a rock.
Meow.
They don't. Well, Pavel and Alkahest don't see shit. I'm assuming, right?
I have no idea what they can see. I can actually look at it. I can see what they see. Yeah, they should be able to see.
I heard something about a cat.
Meow.
Yeah.
It's actually really small. It's right next to Pavel. Or it's
Well,
right next
I'm
to
gonna.
Or Vaedyn.
Yeah, I'm going to end my turn and tell them that I see a kitten in distress.
Do you see the kitten now?
Well, so I could see it back there, but I'm not quite sure if Pavel could see it.
If you can see it on the map, if you can see anything on the map right now, you can see it. I fixed the map.
Okay, I see a green box at the bottom. I'm not quite sure what
That's
is.
the naked lady. That is the big-titted naked lady who is saying that she's looking to have her holes filled. Or looking to fill some holes is actually technically what he said.
That's what he said.
Fill some holes.
I think that was a Freudian slip, though. Or a Yosmorian slip.
Okay, I'm done.
I'm gonna sneak around this corner.
Go
Fuck,
for
I
it.
can't do that.
Hey, what? Wait, but
Sure you
I
can.
never. Look. I hear him too, but I don't see them.
You don't. They're talking about. They're gonna get our cat.
I think they might be talking about this woman's pussy.
Oh God, I can't see around this rock.
It is a very large rock.
Rock too big.
I too once could not see around my crack addiction, but once you make it past that first day, it just keeps getting better.
Fuck. I got 5 more feet. I'm moving 5 more feet.
Alright, go for it.
It doesn't help. Alright.
Alright.
I'm going to yell as loud as I can. I'm going to meow. Meow!
Are you trying to sound like a cat or just?
No, I'm just.
Okay.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Okay. Then no performance check necessary. That was spot on. Alrighty, Alkahest, you're up.
Just move forward. That's all I got. I'm not sure what's going on yet.
Cool. You clearly hear a deranged individual screaming meow in your direction. Yeah.
I want to touch.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I want to touch Pavel and with Malora's guidance and say, go forth and release that cat from its chain.
All right.
Don't let him steal our fucking cat.
I got this. Kitty cat! Kitty cat, come here! Come here, kitty cat! Hey! They're trying to kill you! They're trying to kill you! Come here! I'm trying to save you!
You guys actually hear just meow 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 meow.
What?
Can I understand that? Can I understand him?
Can you just always understand bestial?
Beasts can understand my speech, and I gain the ability to decipher their noises and motions.
Yeah.
Most beasts
I'll
lack
say
the
you
intelligence
absolutely
to
could.
convey or understand. Okay.
Because he could actually speak with them. He is speaking the same languages as they are, so you could understand exactly what Yosmorn was meowing at this.
Okay. And what did you say? Because I didn't think of that until just now.
Huh? Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just telling the cat that y'all were gonna kill it, and they come to me.
Okay.
Are you doing anything with that information?
I mean, it's not my turn. Can I?
Yeah, I think that's the end of my turn.
Talking's a free action.
Okay. We mean you no harm, cat. In cat language.
Yeah, I assumed.
Speaking to the cat.
What the fuck? Oh my god, they got another talking cat? You know, they're sending professionals.
Yeah, we're professionals too.
Vaedyn, you're up.
You said you would do anything for any amount of money.
Yeah, well, not blowjobs.
All right. Well, I'm going to. Can I hear Kuzma, like talking and shit?
You heard him meowing at the cat, yeah.
Kuzma, what exactly are you doing there? Meowing at the cat?
There's someone else here. I think they mean the cat harm. They must have chained him up. We release cat.
So I shall release him then, huh?
Cat do nothing wrong. We should release. Yes.
All right. I will break the chains.
Make an attack roll. Make an attack roll
Sure.
against it. Okay.
Ah,
Roll damage. Roll damage.
Where is damage?
Okay, so 6 points of damage. You hit the chain. It did not break.
I will unarmed strike the chain. I'll fucking try to break it with my hands.
Go for it. 9 will not be. You like pull up and try to stomp on it to try to break it and pull it, but you can't get a good leverage on it.
Okay, I will a bonus action scorn the kitty. Fuck you, kitty. How dare you not break the chains when I try to attack it?
Everybody understood him say that. You got 2 people actually talking to the kitten, and 1 person just swearing at the kitten.
Well, that pissed me off. I mean, it's only a chain, you know? I didn't break it.
Pavel, you're up. Go grab a sword and grab a chain. Tell me if you can break it on your first swing.
True.
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 This is our first fucking battle. Is fighting a chain.
Is this considered an ability check if he's? I love it.
All right, Pavel rages at the kitten. Ish.
I'm raging at the chain.
You try to whip a fucking chain?
Is he attacking it, or is this an ability check?
It's an attack.
Okay, so that wouldn't count towards his
No.
Malora's guidance.
No, but go ahead. What?
So if I wanted to rip the chain out of the ground, how would I go about doing that?
We can use your whip attack, but if you're just trying to rip it out of the ground, make an athletics check. With advantage because you're raging.
Okay.
That's
and then add a d4.
and then roll a 1d4. It was just slash roll space 1d4. Okay, so that's a 20. You are able to successfully pull the chain off of from around the rock. It was very tightly wrapped around it, but you yank it off of the rock. The chain is still attached to the kitten, but it is no longer hooked onto the rock.
I would like to pick up the kitten and hold it.
Make an animal handling check. This kitten's getting mixed knowledge. You just grab it by the scruff. You did not carefully pick it up, and it could not run away from you because you were holding its chain, but you are grasping the kitten.
Kuzma, I did it.
Very good, comrade. Very good.
I collide with the wall here. Can I not move past this?
I can help you move past it, yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so I see them there.
Yep. You can see Pavel, or you can see this large bugbear with a now like just chain in one hand, kitten in the other hand, and you can see this black-skinned elf standing next to him with a short sword in hand.
Goddamn, they got a mole man. Yeah, fucking bugbear. And I don't know what the fuck that thing is.
Me? You talking about me?
Well, how many guys they got?
Doesn't matter now. They can't see shit.
It goes completely black around you guys. Can you guys actually see out of curiosity?
I can
Yeah,
see.
Shit around us,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, that circle.
I can't see shit.
That circle, none of you can see at all.
Me? I can see.
It is magical darkness. You cannot see.
Ah, fuck that. I have magical eyeballs.
5 feet. Fuck. Hey, what's your name? We need to go get that fucking cat.
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Assuming are you done, Mendicus?
Yeah.
All right, then you're up.
Can I, let me see what this shit is.
Keep in mind you're in the darkness.
Yeah, I was gonna do that level 1 tinkering, magical tinkering I can do. As an action, I'm gonna touch one of the, pull out one of the sour grass leaves. You know, the one that clumps the grass, like just, you know, a little piece of grass, and give it 5 feet of light. Just my magical. The object sheds bright light in 5-foot radius and dim light for an additional 5 feet.
Is that a spell? Or just-
Magical tinkering for an what do you call it? Artificer.
Let me pull up the wording of the spell, because I know that darkness has a whole thing about magical light being put inside of it.
I mean, yeah, if it's under the spell rating, it probably won't work.
Second level or lower. The
Okay.
spell that created the light is dispelled.
But this is just a magical ability, right?
Yeah.
So non-magical light can illuminate it, and if any spell's area overlaps an area of light created by a spell second level or lower, the spell that created the light is dispelled.
It's not a spell, though. It's an ability. I will say you can see within the 5 feet around you. Nobody else can benefit from it. I'm going to say only you can benefit from that 5 feet of light.
Okay.
Because it's not a spell. It's just your alchemist ability.
Yeah, so I just I walked closer to where I was going
Okay.
with my light.
Okay. And again, they cannot benefit from this 5 feet of light, but you can.
All I got. That's my action.
Kuzma, you're up.
They want kit, I give them kit. I want to transform into a panther.
All right. Can you turn yourself into it? I'm
Yes.
curious. Go for it.
Okay. It says I have keen smell. Panther has advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on smell. Since it's dark out, I want to see if I can walk in the direction of where I would smell, or
Make a
Kinda sniff out.
perception check at advantage.
23.
Boom. You should be a panther now. Yeah.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah, you can now distinctly smell your familiar bugbear in front of you. You can smell a very heavy odor of roses coming from 2 individuals in front of you. And you can smell one really flowery individual a little bit ways away, and a very, very stinky person off to the left. Off to the map's left. Kuzma's right.
He doesn't smell that rock when he runs right into it, though.
Bam!
Okay.
Alrighty, done.
I want to say in a Russian accent, meow. I don't know how to do that.
Miet. Meowt. Meow. Miet.
Hey, Yosmorn, fucking talk us out of this shit. Get our cat back.
Fuck.
From on top of the rock as it steps out, you hear a weird combination of a ba, a and a lion's roar, all at the same time, as this creature you all can now see begins to flap its wings and fly down, landing beside you. You guys should be able to see it now, yeah?
Yeah.
We're in darkness, though.
That is
can't
true.
because
Yep.
of rocks.
That is true. It does have 60 feet of movement. It is going to fly straight for the panther. And it's going to land.
Can't see past that, my fucking darkness.
I mean, you can see over the rock. This is a taller rock to the right, and it was on top of the rock. So it's
How far up does the darkness go?
20 feet.
Do I hear it land?
You hear a loud creature land in front of you. You can hear it give off this combination, but you cannot see it. And that's where we're going to end the session.
Oh, fuck. Man, I was ready to kill the shit out of that fucking cat. I meant the three-headed,
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
I meant the three-headed thing, yeah. No. Fuck that cat.
Alrighty. And that is where we'll pick up the next session, is with you all about to do battle with this chimera.
Man, that was fun. That was a good time. I love this fucking program, goddamn.
Dude, Foundry's so awesome.
Yeah, I like Foundry a lot.
Yeah. I think it'll take a little bit of remembering each session.
I think so, yeah, I think so.
Good first session. Yeah,
That was fun.
Yeah. You all have officially all met.
Kinda.
Really?
What would you say, Mendicus?
I mean, have we really met? All I've seen is their faces, and then they
That's
were.
true.
And then yeah.
But
Alrighty.